Join us tonight as Springfield Central High School goes up against Palmer High School. The historic 65th season of Western New England's award-winning high school quiz show continues tonight as schools match wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, a diverse union of education workers, committed to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
You step up on the block, there's all this noise, and then you dive in and you're under the water, and it's just you and the dive. It's go time.
Good evening and welcome to As Schools Match Wits, coming to you from the campus of Westfield State University. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Once again, high schools from throughout our region are going head-to-head in qualifying matches to see who can score enough points to finish in the top 8 and compete in this season's championship tournament. In tonight's matchup, we have Springfield Central High School going up against Palmer High School. Let's meet the teams, starting with Palmer, coached by Ree Migliozzi.
Hi, my name is Hannah Roy, and I'm a senior from Palmer High School.
Hi, my name is Kaden Joannis. I'm a junior from Palmer High School.
Hi, my name is Robert Lovell, and I'm an 8th grader at Palmer High School.
Hi, my name is Chloe Webrick, and I'm a senior at Palmer High School, and I'd like to acknowledge our alternate, Maya Snyder.
And for Springfield Central, coached by Mariah McNamara.
Hi, I'm Patria Castillo Rodriguez, and I'm a junior from Springfield Central High.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Sippenham, and I'm a senior at Springfield Central High.
Hi, my name is Lucas Robert, and I'm a sophomore from Springfield Central High.
Hello, I am Shaki Wheeler. I'm a senior from Central High School, and I'd like to shout out the alternates, Chloe Hodge and Nathan Pak.
As we do each week, we start off with the challenge round. Both teams will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 10 points each. Good luck to both teams. Let's begin with the first question of the evening. Monhegan, Vinyl Haven, and Deer are all islands found off the coast of what U.S. state? Palmer.
Florida?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect because you got that answer wrong. That means Springfield Central High School automatically gets the chance to answer the question.
Or something like that?
Hawaii?
Good guesses, however, the answer to that is Maine. Let's try this one. In what two systems of the human body is the pharynx a part of? Time is up. Respiratory and digestive are the answers there. Spell the U.S. state whose capital city is Nashville. Palmer.
Tennessee.
Yes, that's right. In 1609, Johannes Kepler published the laws of what motion? Planetary is the right answer. The naval battle of Lake Erie took place during what 19th century U.S. war? That would be the War of 1812. Try this one. What Shakespeare tragedy is about the romance between two young Italians from Palmer High School?
Romeo and Juliet.
From feuding families. Yes, that's correct. What is the measure of one interior angle in a regular hexagon? Central.
60?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. All right, Palmer High School, can you answer the question?
90?
120 degrees is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. Cairo is to Egypt as what city is to Libya? Central.
Kenya?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Palmer High School, can you answer? That would be Tripoli. For NCAA diving competitions, the highest platform height is which of the following? 7.5 meters, 10 meters, or 12 meters? Central.
12.
Repeat, please.
12.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Palmer High School, can you answer?
10 meters?
10 is the right answer, yes. The rapidly moving stream of charged particles that is being driven away from the sun is known as what? Palmer.
UV?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Springfield Central, can you answer? Solar wind is what we're looking for. When texting, the letters NBD are an abbreviation for what? Palmer.
No big deal?
Yes, no big deal. If you were watching athlete Coco Gauff in action, would she most likely be playing basketball, soccer, or tennis? Palmer.
Tennis.
Tennis, yes, that's right. What is the smallest positive integer divisible by both 6 and 8? Central.
18.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Palmer, can you give it a try?
24.
Yes, that is correct. Which of the following Asian countries does not border Thailand? Burma, Laos, or Vietnam? Central.
Burma.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Palmer, can you answer?
Laos?
Vietnam is actually the right answer there. All right, listen to this literary line. I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 5 children, just 5, mind you, and no more, to visit my factory this year. It's from the story Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by what author? Palmer.
Roald Dahl.
Yes, that's correct. Name the Star Wars spacecraft first seen on screen in 1977 that has been released in over 25 versions of Lego building sets. Central.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yes, that's correct. Listen to this sentence. It was hard for my mother to hear out of her right ear, so she made an appointment to be seen by an ENT specialist. In that sentence, what are the letters ENT an abbreviation for? Palmer.
Ear, nose, and throat.
Yes, that's correct. Scottish physician Alexander Fleming was the first to experimentally demonstrate that a penicillium mold secretes an antibacterial substance, which he named penicillin. All right, did this happen in the 1700s, 1800s, or 1900s? Palmer.
1800s?
Repeat, please.
1800s?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Springfield, can you answer?
17?
It's actually the 1900s, 1928. Name the capital city of the state of New Jersey. Palmer.
Trenton.
Yes, that's right. In math, an exclamation point is an operation called a factorial. What is the value of 4 factorial? Correct answer, 24. And that marks the end of our challenge round. Let's take a minute now to meet the team from Palmer High School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Gaudette from Westfield State University. We asked the team from Palmer High, what's your dream vacation?
I'd like to go to Hawaii because I want to go snorkeling.
Probably Portugal so I can visit where my family's from.
My dream vacation is Italy because that's where my family's from.
I would love to return to Italy to re-experience the coast of Capri.
Let's move on now to the first lightning round of the match. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, you lose 5 points. Well, we're going to triple the fun in this round. I'll name 3 examples of something, and you give me the answer as to what they have in common. You have 90 seconds starting right now. Clove hitch, double loop, Gordian. Palmer.
Knots.
Yes, that's right. Stratus, cumulus, nimbus. Palmer.
Clouds.
Clouds is correct. Rubella, pertussis, meningitis. Central.
Disease.
Yes, that's correct. Folding, rocking, Adirondack. Palmer.
Chair.
Chair is correct. Brayburn, Cortland, Fuji. Palmer.
Apple.
Apple is correct. Scooby-Doo, Snoopy, Clifford. Palmer.
Dogs.
Dogs, yes, that's right. Olive, peanut, castor. Palmer.
Oils.
Oil is right. Tricorn, fez, Panama. Palmer.
Canal.
They're actually hats. Celery, dill, and mint. Palmer.
Herbs.
Herbs is correct. Rio Grande, Mississippi, Connecticut. Palmer.
River.
Rivers is correct. Chanterelle, truffle, portobello. Palmer.
Mushrooms.
Mushroom is correct. 42nd, Broadway, wall. Palmer.
Street.
Street is correct. Jersey, Hereford, Angus. Central.
Say.
Correct answer is cows. Try Philip Marlowe, Sherlock Holmes, Nancy Drew. Palmer.
Detectives.
Detectives is right. Palomina, Apalaso, and Pinto. Palmer.
Beans.
Horse is the right answer there. Dogwood, yew, cypress. Central.
Trees.
Yes, that's correct. Howler, tamarin, marmoset. Palmer.
Monkeys.
Monkey, you got that right under the buzzer. Yes, that is correct. That bell, however, marks the end of our first lightning round. Let's move on now with the capitalization round. That's where teams get the chance to pick a category and a point value. They'll need to answer a qualifying question first before they can continue on to try to get some points. Now, if they fail to answer that first qualifying question correctly, their opponents will automatically have the opportunity to capitalize and get those points. At the moment, Central High School, you are a little bit behind. That also means you are the first of the evening to pick a category and a point value. What's it going to be?
Arts and entertainment, 30.
Arts and entertainment for 30. Here's your qualifying question. Take a look at your screen. This double-headed drum gets its name from the catgut strings or metal wire spirals stretched across its lower head, which produces a bright staccato sound. These drums are used in orchestras, rock bands, and marching bands. Name this type of drum. I'm sorry, time is up. All right, Palmer High School, can you capitalize? Everyone's scratching their heads on this one. That would be a snare drum. All right, Palmer, your turn, first time of the evening, to please pick a category and a point value.
General knowledge for 30.
General knowledge for 30. Qualifying question. The nickname Iron Lady was famously applied to what British Prime Minister, the longest serving in the 20th century?
Thatcher.
Yes, that is correct, Margaret Thatcher. Let's move on in this category. Find the word iron in each of the following answers. These are for 10 points each. First, if you're lifting weights, you're said to be doing this.
Pumping iron.
Pumping iron, yes. Proverbially speaking, when you have an opportunity to do something, do it before you lose your chance. Strike while the iron is hot. All right, finally, let's try this one. It's the nickname for the USS Constitution, the world's oldest commissioned warship afloat. Old Ironsides is the right answer there. Okay, Central, once again, your turn.
Math and science, 30.
Math and science for 30. Your qualifying question. In what two quadrants on a coordinate plane is cosine positive? I'm sorry, time is up. Okay, Palmer High School, can you capitalize?
The fourth quadrant.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It would be quadrants 1 and 4. Let's move on with Palmer once again to please pick a category and a point value.
Social studies for 30.
Social studies for 30. Your qualifying question. Take a look at your screen for this. On September 8th, 2022, this world leader died at the age of 96. Name her.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth II is correct. Let's continue on in this category. More about the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen, please. First, Queen Elizabeth ascended to the throne of the United Kingdom on February 6, 1952. Name the U.S. president who was in office on February 6, 1952.
Johnson.
I'm sorry, correct answer is Harry Truman. Let's try this one. On February 6, 1977, Queen Elizabeth celebrated the Silver Jubilee of her ascension to the throne. Name the U.S. president who was in office on February 6, 1977.
Clinton.
The correct answer there is Jimmy Carter. And finally, on February 6, 2002, Queen Elizabeth celebrated the Golden Jubilee of her accession to the throne. Name the U.S. president who was in office on February 6, 2002.
George Bush.
Please be more specific.
George W. Bush.
Yes, that is correct. Nice. All right, Central High School, once again, your turn.
General knowledge. General knowledge for 25.
General knowledge for 25. Here's your qualifying question. Take a look at your screens, please. Beginning with the letter P, name this breed of dog which originated in China and was introduced to Europe in the 16th century.
Pug?
Pug, yes, that's correct. Let's see how well you know your dogs in this category. For 5 points each, take a look at your screen. First, this medium to large short-haired dog breed of Mastiff type developed in Germany. The coat is smooth and tight-fitting. Colors are fawn or brindled. What breed of dog is this?
Boxer?
Yes, boxer is correct. All right, this next one. Name this long-eared, short-legged hunting dog that is generally black, white, and tan in color. What breed of dog is this?
Bloodhound?
Correct answer is Basset Hound. Very close. All right, try this one. Commonly known as the Wiener dog, this hound's name is literally translated from the German for badger dog. What breed of dog is this?
Dachshund?
Yes, that's correct. Dachshund is right. Also known as the German Mastiff, this type of dog, which the character Scooby-Doo was modeled after, can exceed 40 inches tall. What breed of dog is this?
Great Dane?
Yes, that's correct. And finally, this strong, hardworking breed helped rescue lost travelers in the Swiss Alps. What breed of dog is this?
St. Bernard.
Yes, that's correct. Nice job. Okay, Palmer, once again, please pick a category and a point value.
Literature for 30.
Literature for 30. Qualifying question. Take a look at your screen. West Side Story is a 1950s tragedy based on what William Shakespeare work published in 1597?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, that's correct. Nice job. Let's move on with this category. Many Broadway musicals have also been adapted from classic novels. I'll name the musical. You tell me the novel that inspired it. For 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, Man of La Mancha. Inspired by Don Quixote. Next one, Big River. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. All right, finally, Aladdin. Tougher to remember the classic, which was 1001 Nights. Let's move on with Central High School. Once again, please pick a category and a point value.
World events for 30.
Going for the last of the 30s. Okay, let's do this. We have a video qualifier for this one, so please take a look at your screen.
Hi, I'm Tim from the Freedom Trail in Boston with your qualifying question. The ninth site along the Freedom Trail, the Old State House, is the oldest surviving public building in Boston, having been built in 1713. The Old State House has witnessed 313 years of history, but in 1770, it witnessed a confrontation between British soldiers and the people of Boston that left 5 dead. To qualify, what did the conflict in 1770 come to be known as?
The Boston Massacre?
Yes, that's correct. Let's move on. More about the pre-Revolutionary War for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, in the Tea Act passed by Parliament on May 10, 1773, Great Britain granted a monopoly on tea sold in the colonies. Name the British company that held that monopoly. The famous or infamous British East India Company is the name of that company. All right, let's try this one. What was the name of the uprising that took place in Boston Harbor on December 16, 1773, as a protest to the Parliament of Great Britain's Tea Act, which imposed taxes on tea sold to the colonies?
Boston Tea Party?
Yes, that's correct. And finally, in direct response to the Boston Tea Party, the British Parliament passed a series of 4 punitive laws in 1774 they referred to as the Coercive Acts. Beginning with the letter I, what were these acts called by the Massachusetts colonists? Those would be the intolerable acts. Okay, Palmer, once again, your turn.
World events for 25.
World events for 25. Qualifying question. In 1804, what former U.S. Secretary of State lost his life in a duel with the sitting Vice President, Aaron Burr, after a long political and personal battle?
Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, that's right. Let's move on in this category. More about Alexander Hamilton. First, for 5 points, what denomination of U.S. paper currency has a picture of Hamilton on it?
$10 bill.
Yes, the $10 bill. Now for 10 points each. Hamilton served as U.S. Secretary of the Treasury from September 1789 to January of 1795. Who was President of the United States during Hamilton's term in the Treasury?
George Washington.
Yes, George Washington is correct. Finally, the Federalist Papers is a collection of 85 articles and essays written by Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay between October of 1787 and August of 1788. The three published the essay under a collective pseudonym, Publius, to promote the ratification from the states of what document?
The Bill of Rights.
Correct answer there is the Constitution of the United States. Okay, Central, please pick a category and a point value.
Arts and entertainment for 25.
Arts and entertainment for 25, qualifying question. Born Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanata in 1986, this American singer-songwriter and actress recorded such hits in 2025 as Die With a Smile and Abracadabra. Name her.
Lady Gaga.
Yes, Lady Gaga is correct. Let's move on. We'll give you some titles of some relatively recent songs. You tell us the artist's name. These are for 10 points each. First, in 2024, what American singer-songwriter recorded the hits Birds of a Feather and Wildflower?
Billie Eilish.
Yes, Billie Eilish is right. We Can't Be Friends and Supernatural are hits released in 2024 by what American singer-songwriter? Ariana Grande is the right answer. And finally, this one's for 5 points. In 2025, what English singer-songwriter has released such hits as Sapphire and Azizam? Name the singer.
Pink Panthers.
Correct answer there is Ed Sheeran. And that marks the end of our capitalization round. Let's take a minute now to meet the team from Springfield Central High School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Gaudette from Westfield State University. We asked the team from Springfield Central, what would you do if school lasted only 3 days a week?
If school only lasted 3 days, I would probably start a business in my free time.
If school only lasted 3 days, I think I'd probably work more on my crocheting and like a lot more on my art because I don't really have time for that. So I'd probably like squeeze that in there for the extra 2 days.
If school only lasted 3 days, I would probably sleep more and study more.
If school only lasted 3 days, I think I would pick up more hobbies because I would have so much free time, like, I don't know, knitting, rock climbing, anything and everything.
Let's move on now to the final lightning round of the match. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, you know what happens, your team loses 5 points. Well, we hope you'll like your last lightning round of the match. Each answer contains the letter sequence O-U-R somewhere in it, as in the word your. You have 90 seconds starting right now. There are 24 of these in a day. Palmer.
Hours.
Hours is correct. To close a meeting at the end of business. Palmer.
Adjourn.
Adjourn is correct. A journey around a particular place or area. Palmer.
A tour.
Tour is correct. It comes after the third. Palmer.
Fourth.
Fourth is correct. A framework that supports climbing plants. Arbor is the right answer there. You play tennis or basketball on one. Palmer.
Court.
Court is correct. A connoisseur of good food. That would be gourmet. A daily written record of experiences. Central.
Journal.
Journal is correct. Providing food as necessary for growth and health. Palmer.
Support.
Nourish is the right answer there. The taste of old milk. Central.
Sour.
Sour, yes, that's right. How to move coffee from a pot to a cup. Palmer.
Pour.
Pour is right. Protective covering made of metal. Central.
Armor.
Armor is right. One of the bridges leading to Cape Cod. The Bourne Bridge is right. To stay as a temporary resident somewhere. Correct answer, sojourn. The act of traveling from one place to another. Correct answer is journey. However, that bell marks the end of our last lightning round. It also marks the end of our match. We had a great matchup tonight. I want to say to Springfield Central, job well done. You came in here, none of you have been here before, a lot of tough questions, so great job. The winner tonight, however, Palmer High School, congratulations to you. Fantastic matchup tonight. To see the season's roster and for more information, be sure to log on to our webpage at nepm.org, or you can look for us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Good night, and be sure to tune in again next time as Schools Match Wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, 180 years of commitment to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
You can see the difference from the first couple of minutes that you walk onto this campus. You realize that it's not just a campus, it's a community, it's a family.